Whoa, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? Itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. Friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love, I'm all shook up. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, my hands all shaking up, my knees all weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think when you have such stuff? I'm in love, I'm all shook up. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I'm feeling fine when I'm near the girl I love best. My heart beats so it scares me to death when I touch my hand. What a chill I got. The lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love, I'm all shook up. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, my tongue gets tied when I try to speak. My inside shaking like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cure for the body of mine, to have that girl that I love so fine. When she touches my hand, what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love, I'm all shook up. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. Hey, how you doing out there, guitar heroes? All right, we can't get enough Elvis, right? All Shook Up, 1957. I love this song. It's great. And of course, if you listen to the song, you don't hear a whole bunch of guitar. What you hear is piano, right? That whole rambling boogie woogie kind of a beat through the whole beginning. So this, you know, you can't say, oh yeah, this sounds just like the record. No, it don't. It doesn't sound like it. Okay, the singing is relatively close, but that's different. So that, you know, I just came up with this little thing. I think makes as much sense as anything else. Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? Did a couple times. So what do we got here first, I guess? We got a G, we got a C, we got a D7, and there's a C7 too. Oh, and there's a G7 too. And G7, I usually just play the first 4 strings. I don't form this whole chord like this. Remember, this is formed just like a normal G over here, right? So instead of having this G, the 3rd fret down on a little E, you got the 1st fret. But in the interest of simplicity and time, depending on the speed, I just hit the first 4 strings. I can just kind of hang my thumb over here, and I can mute those first 2 strings. And just get those first 4. That's our G7. Otherwise, you should be familiar with the other ones. Right? G, C, D, and D7. And I don't think we even have a D in here. I think they're all D7s. Right, so this is where you put the first finger here on the B string, 1st fret, and then you bring these 2 fingers, you split that one on the E and the G string. Should be familiar with that one by now. And then C7, right before we form a C, we put the pinky down on the G string, 3rd fret right here. C7 versus a C. And those are the chords that we got. So let's go through it here now. So we start out with that G, and you know, to some extent you could probably just go this. Well, bless my soul, what's wrong? Now you got to have a little bit of a boogie woogie beat here, right? It's not. You got to have something to go with. You got to have something on that order, so you could do a little palm muting and releasing of the pressure. So what I usually do, these 2 fingers are kind of going up and down a little bit and releasing pressure as I'm strumming, and then the palms down close on the string, so you get that little bit of a, when I release it, get a little bit of a scratching sound. that's as close as I can think of to get a kind of a rhythm. Or you can do the way what I was doing here at the beginning. It's a kind of a quick up down. Let's see. It's a quick up down and then a down, and I hold it. And I'm actually not letting that first thing ring out. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of then muting that. Let's see. Let me try it again. Yeah, so it's a quick up, down, and then a mute on the next down. So up, down. Hit it again and then mute. So that's the way I'm starting it. And then, you kind of work at this thing a little bit. I've used it in other songs too, to do something like that. But you got to mute it on the end. You can't let it ring out. Oh, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? And so then you got to do the a cappella here, right? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy. You've actually got 3 full lines of a cappella. My friends say I'm acting white as a bug, I'm in love. I'm all shook up, ooh, then we go to C, D7, G, yeah. So, depending on how comfortable you feel, you could just start out just doing the, the kind of the boogie-woogie strum. Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? Itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say, man, why does it bug me? There you want to hold it open, then stop it by holding and dropping this thing. And then we got the hoo-hoo, C, D7. Yeah. So we got 3 yeahs, and then on the last, right after the last yeah, we go into a C7. That's going on. And then we go back into the next verse. Now I strum when I get to the second verse. Well, my hands up are shaking, my knees are weak. Can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think when you have such fun? I'm all shook up, ooh, see? Ooh, D7, yeah. Now G7. And we're going to go into a C7. Well, and what I would recommend is just do a C, just until you're anchored, right? And then lay your little finger down. Because otherwise, you're trying to find that first, and that's just going to delay it. But you know how you can go from to C. Everybody's gonna ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little bit smitten, but I'm feeling fine. Another C7. I love that girl, and I love this. D7. And this is where, again, you let it ring out. My heart beats so it scares me to death. And you got to go up on the voice there. Scares me to death. I thought I was going to go up to A. No way. I can barely do it with it being in G. Then we go back into another verse. And I strum the rest of it. It's only that first verse where I do that thing. So, and do whatever makes sense to you. Bless my soul, what's wrong with me? And then I do it again on each line. Itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. A friend saying, Mac, and white as a bug, I'm in love. I'm all shook up. D7. Yeah. And the C7. Okay, so you can, try it both ways, and as you kind of get a little bit more comfortable with the palm muting and comfortable with the a cappella thing. But I think this is just a good skill to have. Those quick little three strums and a quick mute. Okay, so we've got that first verse, we got the second verse, and then we got the chorus that we just went through, and then we got the second verse. And then we do that same C7, I don't know, let's just call it a modified chorus. We start with the G7 at the end of the line, and then we go into the C. Well, the tongue gets tied when trying to beat G. Inside the shaker, like a leaf on a tree. Well, there's C, C7. There's only one cure for the body and mind. I'm that good and I love so fine. And then we repeat the last verse. You touch my hand, what a chill I got, blah, 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 blah. And then when we get to the end, we just repeat that same line, the hoo-hoo. The hoo-hoo. Yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. And then you can end it like that too, just like kind of how we started. Okay, well, I hope you get something out of this lesson. You know, a simple song, you know, not too many chords. We're in the key of G, but there's a few little embellishments you can put in here, you know, to kind of make it sound a little bit better. And keep in mind, this is the kind of the boogie woogie feel. That's what we got going here. All right, well, I hope you get something out of this lesson. Elvis Presley, All Shook Up, 1957, written by Otis Blackwell. Must have been one of the songwriters at the time. I'm trying to remember if I've seen that name before for Elvis, but he could have been one of the other guys like Lieber and Stroller who wrote songs for Elvis and a group of other guys that performed them. Okay, take it easy, keep on strumming. We'll see you next time.